answer your questions, or if you have anything that he said that you might want him to expound on, the floor is open. You raise your hand. We'll definitely come to you. Don't be shy. Everybody don't raise your hand at the same time. So I'm just going to assume that y'all took all that in. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I don't have per se a question, but mind power, just the first thing that he hit on, I just thought the entire lecture was very, very powerful. And, you know, and if you didn't get it, you know, I just thought that the lecture was really a very, very, very powerful lecture. And I liked the universe. That's one of my favorite words. It's in a prayer every day in reference to the universe, and thanking God for the universe and all the things, all the resources in the universe to help my daily life. So that was affirming for me, because I am a happy person, and I like the energy. So, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Many people think that we can't use the word universe and still believe in God. God created the universe. Hello, somebody. I believe in the universe and I believe in God. So just because we use certain words, universe, mind, power, all that, but I still believe in God. So don't get it twisted, but thank you.
All right, any more questions? So I said we have a few people. I'd like to go ahead and start. So we're on a time constraint to make sure that our special guest is able to do her presentation and not shortchange anybody. My name is Gwen Clemons. I'm the founder, co-founder of Relationship Unleashed, along with my son David. And the good thing about Relationship Unleashed is that it was birthed out of the church. So it comes with good intentions. It comes with good intentions. The good intention is to help people get out of things that they didn't know how they got in the first place. Or to help them realize that there are some areas in their life where they can improve that they didn't know they need to improve on in the first place. And relationship also is a vehicle that we use to go back and reach back and pull people up out of situations and circumstances that we've come out of ourselves. So it's not meant to make anyone feel any type of way other than to know that you have help. But one of the things that I like to do, I like to tell stories. So I want to break the ice a little bit. I want to tell you this story. It's one of my favorite stories. It's from Joel Osteen. It's a story about a man who died. And when he died, he went to heaven. You know, that's a good place to go when you die. And as he was walking up, he walked up to the gates, and St. Peter was standing there waiting on him. And when he came through the gates, they went in this big building, and they walked down the hall. And it was this long corridor they were walking down. And as they were walking through the hallway, he began to look to his right and to his left, and he saw names on these doors. And he asked St. Peter, hey, why are there names on this door? And he looked at the man and he said, no, don't worry about it. Come on, we're finna go down here and see God. Well, that just didn't really satisfy his curiosity. So he kept walking, and he was looking and looking and looking. And Lord and behold, he saw a door with his name on it. And he stopped. He said, whoa, wait a minute. My name right here. Can you like tell me why? St. Peter said, no, you really don't want to know. Come on now. The man said, no. I want to know why my name is on this door. He said, you really want to know why I tell you? The man said, yeah. He said, go ahead and open it. He opened the door. And when he opened that door, it was a room. Oh my God. It was boxes wrapped up with his name on them. It was cars wrapped up with his name on them. The room was so big, it was big enough to hold houses with his name on it. And he looked at him and he said, what is this? St. Peter said, hey, you remember that time you wanted that Benz, Veronica? But you ain't think that they'll approve you? There your Benz go. You remember when you thought about that house you passed by on Riverside Drive going to that workshop down there for Relationship Unleashed? And you said, I'll never afford that. But there that house is. He said, remember all the things that you asked for, you prayed for. God had wrapped it up. And he was getting ready to send it to you. But you didn't have enough faith to even believe that God would bless you. So when he sent it down there to you, it came down Faith Street, but you were standing over there on Doubt Street. He sent that house to you. It was down there on I Can't Have the Street. That's where you was on the boulevard over there, but the house came down Faith Street. You know, he sent that woman and that man you was looking for you too. But you was on I Ain't Good Enough Boulevard. But it went back. If we was in church, we'd be having a praise break right now. But I just want you to understand that everything is manifested through your faith. Your faith that God, and as David said, the universe will take care of you. You got to stay on Faith Street. Because the minute you get off, that's the very time that your blessing comes. And you're going to miss out on it. And you're not going to remember, or you're not going to even see your blessings until you standing before God. And he probably telling you that I had this for you, but you didn't believe it. What y'all think about that? Well, I want to tell you, I'm just a little lady from South Memphis. South Memphis. And I just stopped by 325 Wagner today just to make y'all a little uncomfortable. I didn't come here to rah-rah you. I didn't come here to push you up. I came here to make you mildly uncomfortable. Uncomfortable to the sense that you begin to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself from where you are as opposed to where you need to be. They say that Amazon has 151,928 books on finding your life purpose. Isn't that something? So that means there's a whole lot of people out there trying to find their life purpose and trying to tell you how to find your life purpose. But what I found out is that something is going on in the universe. Something is going on to the sense that people, ordinary people, are beginning to wake up and believe in the possibility that they also can have these things that they see other people with. Why not you? Why not me? Why shouldn't I have it? And why can't I do it? It has nothing to do with my educational level. It has nothing to do with my income level. It has everything to do with me lining up with my faith and understanding that God has a bigger purpose for me than I have for myself. You know, there's a saying that says your life is a gift that God gives to you. But my question to you is, what are you doing with your gift to give back to God? If you met God today, would you be satisfied with the gift you finna return to the sender? That's my question for you. In your little red book on your table is some blank paper. And I put that in there on purpose. So what I want you to do, if you would, I want everyone, I know you eat it, to hold your hand like this. As if you're holding a book. Turn your hand over. It's blank. Turn it back over. It's blank. Today is the day you start writing your book. Your book of life. Repeat after me. If you want to keep getting what you're getting, keep doing what you're doing. You'll catch it in a minute. And what I mean by that is this. This is 2015. if you can reflect back on 2010, and if you're doing the same thing that you were doing in 2010, in 2015, if you want to keep doing and getting what you're getting, keep doing what you're doing. Now, what I want you to do is go to 2020. Now, if you go to 2020, between 2010, that's 10 years. So starting today, 2015, you got a chance to change what you're going to say in 2020 when you look back 5 years. And it works. It works through the powerful and the power of affirmation. Affirmation is something that you have to do every day. My son gave you a lot of information. So what I want to do is help you achieve the things that he gave you. Remember, he said 80%. 80% of people are unhappy with their life. What about the 20%? What about the 20%? What are they doing so different that the 80% of the people can't quite figure out? Well, the statistical data says that they figured out their life purpose. They have figured out their life purpose. So let's take a stab at that. It's 5 things they say you need to know. Not me, the experts. They say you have to know who you are. Who you are. Do you not know who you are? Do you not know who you are? Do you not know that the essence of you is the essence of God that shows up every day? Watch this. The lights went out. But because the lights are out, does that mean that this room is absent of electricity? Does that mean that this room is absent of the current that it needs to come on? Watch this. All I did was turn the switch.
That's good.
The switch came on so the lights can show. When you turn your switch on, God will show through you in the light and the wonderful essence that you was created to be. You were created to show up and reflect your godliness through you, so that when you go out, that little song that said, let your light shine, let your light shine. And people will be drawn to you. You will become a magnet to people. You will become the force. You will become the thing and the very thing people need because they can see themselves through you. It's not hocus pocus. It's not magic. It's about believing and understanding that you owe more to the universe than what you're giving it. You owe more. The next one that they say, not me, is that you have to understand what it is that people want from you and what it is that you do to make people's life different when they get it from you.
That's good.
For instance, if you ask me what I do, I work with people and I help people that society has thrown away to realize that they are wonderful, magnificent creatures of God and how to believe in themselves and to overcome the obstacles that they've been born with. Now, my job title is I work at a prison. I work at a prison. So how do I do those things? And I work at a prison. Those are the people that society throw away. But I don't view them as that. I use my gift to pour into these people to help them understand that you are more than your circumstances. You are more than your conditions. You are more than being adopted. You are more than being born in the projects. You are more than having a drug addict mother. You are more than being molested. You are more than being a gay boy or a gay girl. That's just your label. That is not the essence of you. Not at all. You have to understand that your mess is really not your mess. Your mess is your message. Your mess is your message.